heading to Shaw's RC Track, just a local track here that I recently discovered. Kind of got me into all this crawling and now looking to get into some of this racing. But we're headed there today with the SCX24 Gladiator. Wheels and tires. I had Endura rock terrain tires with the Endura beadlock wheels. Those were fine, but I was running no vents, and over time they've just seemed to kind of flatten out. So this past weekend was the Truck Nationals at Shaw's RC Track, so a huge competition tournament. And the guys that put on the crawling comp gave out wheels and tires to the winners, and luckily one of my neighbors is into it, and he's seen me out here at the track a lot. So he doesn't actually typically run micro, so he gave me the wheels that he won in the crawler comp, and they are J Concepts Tusk wheels, or tires rather. Not sure exactly what the wheels themselves are, but here we are. We're pulling up to Shaw's now. Very unsuspecting for a racetrack here. We've also got the Endura Emax servo on the truck, and that's been working great. But with these wheel and tires, I'm almost thinking I need to swap to, I don't know, a different motor, brushless probably, but I don't want to spend that kind of money on the SCX24, so I'm thinking the Endura purple motor, but it's going to need to be quite a step up to be worth it. So here's the racetrack right when you come in. You got the off-road track, and then the oval track is over here, and I think I'm just going to pull right on up to the crawling spot. So here's the oval track. This we've been coming to every Friday night. It's kind of gotten us around this community, and it's really fun to come out to. Again, the off-road track and the crawling spot. So let's just pull right up here and we'll park in the shade here. I don't think anyone's going to be coming through here right now, so I'm just going to park right in the way. Show you guys around here for just a second before we switch cameras. This is the crawler spot, so a lot of good spots for the micros and the 110 scales. The tour is for a whole video in itself. This is the podium for the off-road guys, and then the off-road track here is just beautiful. Just built a week and a half ago, I guess. Like I said, it was just this last weekend that the Truck Nationals happened here. Huge turnout. So let's grab the old Gladiator and see what we can do here. quick look under the hood at everything that I have done. Just a swap on the ESC and battery placement. Move that little platform down a little bit. Threw some wheel weights on top of the Emax servo with the Injora brass horn, which, if you guys can help me with this, feel that movement in there? Anyways, magnets instead of the Velcro, and then here's the J Concepts Tusk wheels and tires. Get it in the sun here. So these have been performing great. They're just much heavier than the Injoras that I was running, so my motor really doesn't want to keep up as it's a stock motor. And of course we've trimmed some of the fat here, so crawls great though. Now we're going to try to find the line here that they ran in the comp, as I can still see a few of the chalk markers come up here. There's a bonus there if we want to go around, come back up. And this is where they lost me, but I think what we're going to do is just go up and then drop down here, and we'll circle back up, try to go out this way, and then circle back around and up. So you can see my steering radius is not ideal here, and we would have hit the gate and had a couple reverse points there, but we'll keep chugging on along. You can tell when I'm trying to slow crawl, like right here, I've got to put enough pressure to where it just wants to jump and it doesn't want to slow crawl at all. Which is pretty unfortunate, and I assume the weight on my nose here is just going to throw me over, as I could have guessed there. Switch this view up a little bit here for you guys. Now, of course, these tires do have the vents, and they're already drilled, the tires themselves, so this is a first for me. But it seems to be a little more realistic compared to when I'm just running no vents at all, or no foams rather. Let's see, I don't think my diffs can clear that.
just like that, we're back at the start. So all kind of lines that we can run through here. That wasn't the comp line by any means. I just tried to remember it as best as I could, but there's chalk everywhere. I don't know what the hell I was doing out here. As you can see, the Gladiator does fine as is. I could definitely use some high clearance links, some upgraded shocks. Another thing, like I said, the motor is definitely one of my next moves. But leave some recommendations down there for me in the comments. I'd love to see what you guys think.
And the rest of Shaw's RC track over here, you've got the pit area inside that building there, steel tires and stuff all over the joint, then an actual shop underneath the, I guess the racing area. Alright guys, let's get out of here. This video is just going to be a small introduction to some of the things I'm wanting to post on this channel. Pretty much come along as I ride my bike and dive into this RC hobby. My son's in it just as much as I am. This is the only RC vehicle we have at the moment, but I plan on getting more over time, just learning and researching and talking with the community right now. Just like this racing stuff, there's so much to it. But I do plan on going to surrounding areas, doing more crawling, finding spots. There's multiple lakes and creeks around the area that'd be great, and that I have found some decent rocks at already. So I plan on doing some videos there. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. Let me know what